So, in the Amazing Digital Circus, it's pretty unanimously been agreed upon that what causes abstraction is insanity. I mean, that's what the first episode pretty much says, right? Well, I think I have fully figured out what really causes abstraction. Now, I make no claim that I actually know what abstraction is or what it means, but I do think that there is a reliable pattern to it all. So, other than the beginning of the show, where they supposedly say what abstraction is, I think the best place to start is Kinger's monologue about his wife Queenie abstracting in the third episode. Specifically, when he says that the worst thing that you can do in the circus is to make someone feel like they are not wanted or loved. But, is that what causes people to abstract? Let's test that theory with the character who is closest to abstraction, Jax. Well, he feels alone and unwanted by the rest of the cast, which is his fault, but he knows that, and he kinda hates himself for it. So that tracks with people feeling unwanted or unloved. I mean, we straight up get to see him start abstracting in a weird acid trip scene, so yeah. But can we find any other pieces of evidence for this? Well, Kinger says that he doesn't remember the exact string of events that led to his wife's abstraction, so she could have felt unloved. Maybe that's why Kinger tells Pomni that. Or maybe just, basic morals. Maybe he has seen so many people abstract in the circus that he knows the pattern by now. Okay, that's all well and good, but can we have any other pieces of evidence towards this? Well, Jax seems to push people away a lot, presumably because he lost Ribbit. He's scared of getting close to anyone and doesn't want to have a repeat of the Ribbit situation. But maybe that's not the reason he does this. Maybe he had that habit before the circus, and he did it to Ribbit, which caused her to feel unwanted and unloved. I mean, with the hot cocoa adventure that we've briefly seen in a few scenes of the episodes, it seems like she was doing just fine before she eventually abstracted, presumably right after that adventure. So, something had to have happened. Maybe it was Jax. Okay, great. Any other pieces of evidence? Well, Kaufmo seemed to be upset before he abstracted because people, more accurately Gangle and Ragatha, didn't laugh at his jokes. Maybe that made him feel unwanted and unloved. Okay, great. I guess that's all fine and dandy, but doesn't the show straight up say what abstraction is? Well, they don't actually say that abstraction is caused by insanity. That's just what the fanbase has interpreted it as. It could very well be caused by loneliness, and the feeling that you don't matter to anybody. I mean, Ragatha says that it happens once you reach your breaking point and you start forgetting why you're even alive. All of that can happen if you're in a really low spot where you don't feel like you have anyone that you can talk to or anybody that really cares about you. Actually, episode 2 seems to deal with that idea, the fear that nobody really cares and that you won't matter after you're gone. Pomni, obviously, at the beginning of the episode, has a nightmare about her abstracting and nobody really caring. But at the end of the episode, it's revealed that they always hold a funeral for those that abstract, and it eases her mind a bit. This might have stopped her from abstracting. She could have gone too far. But thankfully she didn't, and, we have the rest of the show. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you for watching. This has been The Red Show, signing off.